In this video, our goal is to turn the Moon Lord into a menacing monster. Instead of looking like a puppet on strings, we turn him into a beast to be afraid of. Let's check it out. Today, we are bringing out the full potential of the Moon Lord by checking out and installing a bunch of texture packs that make him look insane. So let's get to it. I'm gonna go through on my own, install a bunch of these. We're gonna hop in game and check out and see which one is the scariest slash most menacing slash just coolest looking, I guess. All right, so our first texture pack we're checking out here is a pretty big overhaul type one. As you can see, a lot of different monsters and stuff. It is the Terraria texture pack. So let us see what the Moon Lord looks like. As you can see, there's a lot of changes. I might need to check this texture pack out again just by itself. All right, Moon Lord, bring him in. And look at that. He is a giant squid. I don't like how his middle eye, or is that his core? Yeah, this is core, right? I don't like how any of the things look now that I look at them. I don't know if I can show them on YouTube if they're closed like that. But yeah, we got the fish one. This one's pretty sick. I do want to see the second forms here. You know what? Hold up. Despawn. I'm gonna put it in journeys mode just so I could, you know, kill them faster and see what they look like with all their eyeballs and stuff missing. Okay, boom. All the three eyes are missing, and now it's just the little core, which is also an eyeball for this one. But this one's pretty sick. I like this one. I just want to see if there's a new death animation. I'll probably want to do this with all of them, but let's see. I don't know. All right, it looks fairly the same, kind of goofy looking. All right, for all my mech lovers out there, guess what's next? The Mech Moon Lord. Okay, this one isn't too bad. I mess with it. I really do like Terraria bosses as mechs, both from mods and texture packs. I think they look cool. This one kind of fits a little bit more with all the other mech bosses, and seeing that there's a giant mech behind everything kind of makes sense a little bit. Yeah, let's do the same thing here. Let's take out all his eyeballs and stuff. Boom, all his eyeballs are taken out, and look at that. The three little souls are his core. That's kind of sick. That's what's powering him. I mess with that. We might as well see the death animation. Whatever, go ahead. Same thing, his head kind of just tilts. All right, for all my no skin lovers, get this dude out of here. We got this one. Boom. Bone Lord. This look like Sans Undertale. Sans Undertale was made by like a Roblox developer. I don't know. Hey, some of the Roblox games do be good though. But yeah, let's go ahead. Let's take out everything. This one's like super skinny. Like these bones are tiny. This dude does not drink any milk. Nothing. Little bone ass, skinny bone ass. All right, but yeah, let's take out everything and let's see what his core looks like. Oh, it's still his heart. Okay, nice and simple. Again, we might as well see the death animation. I already saw the last couple ones, so you might as well. All right, this next one is just called Moon Lord Resprite. Let's just see what this one looks like. Might be a little bit more simple. Okay, this actually looks pretty cool. He's a lot more menacing. This might be the most menacing one yet. I like the little spikes on him. Or maybe tentacles, I don't know, because these are some very interesting looking spikes. Some of them gotta be spikes, some of them gotta be tentacles. But let's start doing some damage and let's see what he looks like with all the eyeballs and stuff missing. And boom, what's the core looking like? Okay, it's also got a little eye, a little heart with the eye. Cool. Kind of reminds me of like the Brain of Cthulhu when you open it up in its second phase. And let us see the death animation, of course. Alright, next up we got the Armored Moon Lord here. I had to hop into a vanilla Terraria to fight this one because the texture pack just wouldn't work on Team Mod Loader. But this one is pretty cool looking. Looks a little bit more ancient, more like ancient technology, maybe even like lizard temple type stuff. Pretty sick looking. I mess with it. It does look a little too smooth in a couple of areas. But let us go ahead and break everything. I like the little eyeballs, they look sweet. Boom, top eye's dead, and now we got the core here. Nice little like gem in the middle, and then of course the death animation where he tilts his head a little bit. Next up is one we've seen in a previous video a while ago, and that is Tooth and Nail Moon Lord. This one is pretty sick, as we can see. Really gives me those mystical vibes. Like honestly, when I think of Moon Lord and I'm not thinking of how the Terraria one looks like, I'm thinking of this. This is what I probably think of when I think of Cthulhu. So pretty solid looking. I like the eyeballs. I like how the top is not an eyeball. Or is it? I don't know. Let's see when it opens up. I wasn't really paying attention. Oh, it is an eyeball, but it's a lot different looking. Boom. Let's take out the top one, and then we got the beating heart, of course. But this one might be my favorite. I might have to put them in a little like tier list at the end. All right, this one's a little bit more simple. It is the Chinese Terraria boss sprites. which a lot of them are pretty cool looking. The Moon Lord one isn't bad, just a little bit more creativity here. Looks like a moon prince, moon king, rather than just a lord. Well, I guess a lord still works too. The top eye is not actually an eye either. It's kind of like a gem on a crown or something. But boom, this one looks fairly simple to the regular one. I just had to include it in here though. All right, we're getting into some of the really good ones now. We have like one or two left. And this one is the Deep Lord. Look at him. Terrifying. I don't know how I feel about the hands being like super dark like that. It looks like he's got like frostbite. But the rest of them is insane. This is super menacing. This is scary. I messed with this one heavy. Like I said, we're going to do a tier list at the end. And we're going to, go ahead and organize them from like scariest to least scariest. Well, I don't know about that. We'll just do like favorites. Be easier to do. But there you go. That was the Deep Lord. Last but not least, I'm pretty sure, unless I somehow find some more hidden deep, there probably is a lot more, but these are the ones that I found just typing in Moon Lord and just looking at a surface level. But the last one is the Mace Project Moon Lord. Let's see it. Boom. Oh my god, this one's sick. And it's got a couple of custom sound effects that gives me a little bit more of I like it a little bit more because of that. A little bit more appreciation there. This thing is sweet. This is really cool. I like the purple laser beam on the big laser. And then we got the core here. Nice futuristic alien technology. This one was sick. But now it's time to get into the little tier list to really see which one's my favorite. All right, I got all of them. I'm pretty sure I got all of them. Let's rank them here. Starting with this one. Don't worry about the fish one. It'll be last. We got our tiers. Best, pretty good. It's okay. Meh, don't like it. Starting with the mech one, it's pretty good. I mess with it. I mess with the mech vibes. It's cool. Next up, we got the bone one. This one is a little lackluster. I'm gonna say that it's okay. It's different, but I kind of don't like how skinny he is. Next up, we got the reskin one here, and this one's pretty sick. So I'm also gonna put it in pretty good. We'll just put it right next to it for now, and I'll organize it later. We got the armored one. The armored one is also pretty good. Again, we'll just shove it in here and organize it correctly later. We got this one. This is one of the best. This is the tooth and nail one. I think this is a top tier one. We got the Chinese Terraria sprite one. This one's, it's okay. Yeah, I'll put it in it's okay. I don't think I disliked any of the Moon Lord textures, so you probably won't see me put any down there. I'm gonna put this one in the best. Even though I don't really like the hands on it, I hope, I don't know, there's an option in the future you could change the hands out, because I'm not messing with the invisible hands. We got this one, the Mace Project one. This one is also pretty good, or not pretty good, the best. And then of course we got the Terraria one, which I think is also pretty good just because it's so different. It's so unique compared to all the other ones. All right, here is the official list. I threw in the other Chinese sprite because there was two different versions, and then I threw in the default Moon Lord. So at the very bottom, I got the default Moon Lord. I mean, I don't hate the Moon Lord sprite, but compared to everything else, I think I like everything else way more. I like the bone one just because it's funny, it's unique. Sans, but the Moon Lord. And then we got the two Chinese sprites. Honestly, I like this other one way better. And then we got the armored one, which the armored one and the mech one honestly could swap. I feel like I said earlier, the armored one just looks too smooth. The mech one I do like because it's got a lot of relations, whatever you want to say, to obviously the mech bosses in Terraria, which I think is cool. What makes it really cool is how it sticks to that theme and uses, the parts from other mech bosses, as we can see, like the destroyer being its tentacle beard. And then we got the Terraria one, which is just very unique. I like this one a lot. That's a giant little squid. And then we got this one. This is the Resprite one. I mess with the horns heavy, super intimidating. And then we got the big three at the top. Don't really need to say too much. These two right here though, the Mace Project one and then the Tooth and Nail one, were very close to being swapped. But I think I enjoyed the Mace Project one more because it's just so unique. And on top of that, it had custom noises that were really cool. And the beam was purple. Like, there was a lot of cool things about it. This one would definitely be higher if it wasn't for the hands, the frostbite hands. But yeah, y'all let me know in the comments which one is your favorite. Make sure to check out all the texture packs and stuff. I'll put a clip after this, telling you all the texture pack names and resources and the creators and everything. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video. See y'all next time. Here are all the texture packs that I use and all the creators. Shout out to them. As we can see, boom, Boom, look through all of them here. There's a lot of good ones, a lot of ones that I really appreciated and might use in future playthroughs / videos. I don't know.